Hey guys, this is Yeti Cavern, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a custom gun for Borderlands. So I'll start it off by making a new definition. What we are going to start with is the parts list, and you want inventory part list collection definition, and then you want weapon part list collection definition. We'll call the package gun test underscore 1. Group, we're going to put it in gun 1, and for name we'll call it parts list. Always save it. I might just save this one to my desktop for fun. So if you open it up, you'll see that each part says enabled and then false. So we're going to have to change that by scrolling down into the weapons folder, open up GD custom weapons, go to part collections, open up the top one. First, lock this. Oh, it's too late. I have to go select this. Make sure you lock this in place, and then open this one. Now, you see how this says enabled true? What we're going to do is just copy and paste it in here, and then get rid of it. And since I'm not going to be making a assault rifle, you can just click the exit, delete the item, and now we have enabled true. I'll just add an item so that I can add a part in here very quickly, and then I will copy this to the clipboard and enable all of them down the side. Alright, now that we have that, we can scroll down, and I'm going to be making an SMG. So, open or right click the SMG and click fully load, then right click it again and click save. Open it up, and a weapon, select it and put it in associated weapon type. Set this to complete, and pick a part. So on every gun there's a custom part. I'm going to be picking a custom barrel. I'll choose barrel 4, right click it and duplicate it. Now you have to put it in your package, which is gun test underscore 1, gun 1, so it's in the same group, and I will call it custom underscore barrel. Make sure there are no spaces. Use underscores instead of spaces. Right click and save. And so now we really just have to fill in the parts. Accessory, I like to make it a maxed out gun so that when I change different parts, I can see how strong or how much damage it does, fire rate. See, the barrel, since I'm using the custom part, is the barrel. I will scroll up and use the custom barrel that I have chosen. Then scroll back down and fill in the rest. So, body 5. Grip, will make it a Torg gun, since grips are specific, manufacturer specific, and grip 4 is the Torg one. Magazine, I will use magazine 4. Material, leave empty for later. Sight 5, and stock. stock 5. Okay, so while we're still down here by the weapons, you can close out of that. You can take title and choose one, any one. I will just take vector and duplicate it into yours. Gun test underscore 1, gun 1, and just keep it title. Scroll up, and since in the editor there's no difference between prefixes and titles, you can just duplicate this title in here and call it prefix. Now I'm going to open the prefix, click name is unique, and where it says part name, type in the name that you want to have, or the prefix. I'll call it the. Set the priority to 10. And down here, just check if there's any extra weapon attributes, stuff like that, and get rid of those so it's easier to control. And then open up the title, name is unique, switch it to 10, and we'll call it awesomeness. Check down here, save, open up the custom part that you have, scroll down and naming prefixes, add a new item, and on title add a new item, prefix in the prefix slot, and title in the title slot. So now the gun is named, and scroll down and you'll see weapon attributes. See the weapon damage, accuracy, and spread. And where it says custom presentations is where you're going to add a new item, create a new object, and an object presentation. Set the base priority to 10. And non-constraint text, that is your red text, your flavor text. I'm going to make it this gun is the boss! Exclamation mark. Make sure you check or tick the don't display number, and where it says text color, make blue 70, green 70, and red 220. Now, to change the rarity, it's right here. I'm going to change this to 6 underscore capital L and then legendary. And if you want to make a pearl gun, you're going to have to make 2 parts of the gun legendary, and I can show you how to do that with the material next. So we have the custom barrel done. Now you're going to want to save the package and scroll back down to the weapons. Now look for shared material parts, manufacture materials, and you're just going to want to choose the one that has the closest attributes to the gun that you want. And I'm going to choose Torg 3, duplicate it. Make sure you right click and save so you can duplicate things. Call it gun test underscore 1. Manufacture materials is, we'll change that to gun 1, and we'll call it material def for definition. Hit OK. Then scroll down a little bit further and you'll see wep materials master. Right click, fully load, right click, save, and go to manufacture materials and scroll down. These don't have any effect on the attributes, just how the gun looks. Torg material 3, duplicate it, gun test underscore 1, gun 1, and we're going to call this material underscore inst. Now we're going to right click and save. And now you can just mess around with how you want the gun to look. I'll change it around a little bit. We'll make the metal color a little bit darker. If you want to choose colors, you just click right here. I'll bring that down, all the way down. And we'll take this one and make it all the way down too. And the composite color is like one of the bigger parts, so I'm going to make that white, so it's like a black and white gun. And sometimes you see that it doesn't give it strong enough. So I'm going to change each one of these to 10, and it should make it a little bit closer to a white.